special one for you tonight. The Blue Jays and the White Sox will go back to their old roots on 90s night here from Rogers Center. Hyun-Jin Ryu gets the start on the mound tonight. He has a 0-2 record in 4 starts, looking for his first win of the season. And the Blue Jays in a 3-game losing streak. The White Sox on a 4-game winning streak. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is going to be a challenge for the Blue Jays tonight. You got to come through. You can't keep losing these games because people are catching up to you in the standings. Andrew Vaughn, the leadoff tonight for the White Sox, against the starting pitcher in Hyun-Jin Ryu, and 90s night is officially underway. This is tagged to center and down for a base hit. Andrew Vaughn, a leadoff single to center field. So the Sox have the first hit of the night on Vinny. Batting now for the White Sox, Larry Garcia. Grounds it. Merrifield on to second for one. Back to first, a double play. And just like that, the Blue Jays turn 2 here in the first inning. Batting now is Eloy Jimenez. Went deep for the only run yesterday. Takes a strike here. Scoreless here in the top of the first inning. The pitch from Hyun-Jin Ryu. This is lined to right field. Kiermaier is there. It's going to get over his head and go to the wall. Kiermaier has a good arm, but easily in there, and stopping is Jimenez with a 2-out double here in the top of the first inning. The batter is Luis Robert, hitting .325 on the season. He's been a monster for hits. Is quickly behind 0-2 to Hyun-Jin Ryu. The pitch fouled out of play. Ryu trying to get out of this. Here it comes. And it is grounded to Espinal at short. On to first, a high throw, but in time. And the Blue Jays get out of the inning. They come up bottom 1. Scoreless here in Rogers Center. A welcome into the bottom of the first. Lucas Giolito on the mound today for the White Sox. He'll face George Springer to lead it off on 90s night here in Rogers Center. Here's the pitch. Grounded. That's going to find a way through for a base hit. Leadoff single the other way for Toronto. So they have their first man on base. Back now for the Blue Jays, Kevin Biggio in the second spot today. Coming in for Bo Bichette. Here's the pitch. And Biggio tags it to right. That's down for a base hit. First 2 aboard for the Jays here in the first inning. And coming to the plate for Toronto is Whit Merrifield in the third spot. Here comes the pitch. Ready again from Giolito. Merrifield to center. That's dropping fast, and that's going to find a way down for a base hit. That'll load the bases. The Blue Jays with them loaded here in the first. And the batter coming to the plate is trouble in Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Giolito against Guerrero. 3 pitches, 3 hits, and here's Vladdy. Vladdy hits that to the gap in center. That's down, a base hit. 1 will score. 2 will score. The third runner stops at third. It's a 2-run RBI double. Now coming home between third and second. They'll tag him and they'll go to third to get Guerrero. So that did not work out, but the Jays get 2 from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. here in the first inning. The batter is Matt Chapman. So 2-0 Toronto, bottom 1. Here's the pitch. And Chapman gets this down, but it's right to the back catcher. He'll throw on to first. We're through 1, 2-0 Jays. So welcome into the top of the second. Sevi Zavala to lead it off for the White Sox. Skies this into right. Kiermaier, long run. Is he going to get there? He is not. It drops for a base hit. Zavala aboard. The leadoff single back-to-back innings for the White Sox here on 90s night. And the batter is Jake Berger. He takes a strike, hitting .281 on the season. The pitch. And there again, it's quickly 0-2. Hyun-Jin Ryu looking for his first win of the year. This is hit high and deep to right. Kiermaier going back to find it, and he's not going to get it. It's up against the wall. Throw into second base. Runners will stay put. That's back-to-back hits to start the second for the White Sox. The batter is Yoan Moncada. He'll take a first pitch strike down the middle. Blue Jays up 2-0, top two. And this is tagged to deep center. But George Springer has room on the track for the catch. One down. Heading to third goes the runner. The White Sox on the corners with one out here in the top of the second. Blue Jays on a 3-game losing streak. The White Sox a 4-game winning streak. The pitch to Grandel. Takes a strike. Ready again from Ryu. Bottom of the plate, 1-1. And there's a well-tagged ball. It's going to find a gap and score a run. It's an RBI single for Grandel, and it's a 2-1 game here in the top of the second, here on 90s night. Batter for the White Sox, Adam Hazley. Long and fouled out of play, 0-1. 2-1 Jays, top two. There's a strike. It's 0-2 now. 2 on again for the Sox. This is hit high and deep to right. Long run for Kiermaier, and he's not going to get there. 0-2 stays the count. Fouled off to stay alive by Hazley. So Ryu in a jam here in the top of the second. The pitch. Hit to Guerrero on the second for one. Back to first, a double play. Blue Jays get out of the jam. They do give up a run. It's 2-1. We go to the bottom of the second. Welcome into the bottom of the second. Danny Jansen to lead it off for Toronto. The pitch. And Jansen to center. That one is down for a base hit. Danny Jansen on base. It's even at 5, but it's 2-1 Jays in this one. The batter is Nathan Lucas, hitting .379 on the season. Here comes the pitch to Lucas. And he gets a bunt down, and it is perfectly placed. The throw to first is not in time. Nathan Lucas puts down a perfect bunt, and the first two are aboard here in the second. The batter is Santiago Espinal. Here's the pitch from Giolito. Swing and a miss. Espinal behind 0-1. The Blue Jays with 2 on, nobody out. Bottom two, they lead 2-1. Here's the pitch again. And that is lined over the third baseman. Down a base hit. That'll load him up. Back-to-back innings. The Blue Jays with the bases loaded. They came through with a double first time. And we go back to the top, or no, the bottom for Kevin Kiermaier, hitting .463. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier drives it to center. Catch is made. A runner will tag and come in to score. The throw into third base is good, but not in time. It's 3-1 Jays. Sacrifice fly. Toronto gets the run back. The batter is George Springer. So 1 out for Springer. First and third. The pitch. And Springer drives that off the third baseman's glove. The throw to first, recovered in time to get the out. But another run scores, and it's now 4-1. The batter, Kevin Biggio, he signaled his first time up. A runner in scoring position with 2 down. Here's the pitch from Giolito. And a swing and a miss. Biggio behind 0-1. The Blue Jays coming through today, trying to end this 3-game losing streak. The pitch. Biggio right to first, a line out to end the inning, but the Blue Jays add another 2. It's 4-1. We go to the third. Welcome into the top of the third. Andrew Vaughn to lead it off for the White Sox. Hits that to center field. George Springer is on it. He makes the catch for the first out. Deep fly to center. The batter is Lurie Garcia. Here's the pitch to Garcia. Swung and hit to left. Nathan Lucas is there. And he is quickly going to make the catch for 2 down. Batting now is Eloy Jimenez. Here's the pitch. Swung and fouled out of play, 0-1. Blue Jays will be in their black and white tomorrow for the third and final game in the 3-game set. Fouled back out of play. Blue Jays will host the Mariners next here in Toronto. Here it comes. Ground ball. Chapman at third. He's on it. Throws on to first, and the Sox go in order. We go bottom 3, 4-1 Jays. Welcome into the home third. Whit Merrifield to lead it off for Toronto. Here's the pitch. And Merrifield drives that to the gap and left, and it's down, a base hit. Merrifield will make a turn and head for second. He'll stop there with a leadoff double here in the home third. And the Blue Jays continue the mash here on 90s night. The batter is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Came through with a double his first time up. The pitch. Guerrero! Deep left, it is gone! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There is number 20 on the season, and it's 6-1 Jays here in the bottom of the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with home run number 20. And the Blue Jays walking the White Sox here 6-1 in just the third inning. The batter is Matt Chapman, still nobody out. The pitch. And now Chapman hits one to left, but that is foul. 0-1, the Blue Jays putting up 2 runs an inning so far in this game. Here's the pitch. Chapman pops this one to first. 1 down. Batting now for Toronto is Danny Jansen. So here comes the pitch from Giolito. Doesn't look like it's going to be a long night for him as Jansen clubs one to left, and that is gone. Second deck, 7-1. Well, 90s night turning out to be a literal blast. It's 7-1 Jays in the bottom of the third. Batting now for Toronto, but first the pitching change. That'll be it for Giolito. He got run over tonight.
Your attention,
the pitcher will be Davis Martin, and he'll face Nathan Lucas, who's 1 for 1 today with a single.
Davis Martin.
Here's the pitch. And that is grounded to first. So Lucas will be retired. 2 away.
Got him.
Tampa Bay, Houston 0-0 in the third. Twins lead the Yanks 2-0 in the third. Here is Santiago Espinal. The pitch from Martin. And this one is popped right to him. Martin will pick that up on a hop to throw to first in time. Blue Jays add another 3. We go to the fourth. 7-1 Blue Jays. Welcome into the top of the fourth. Luis Robert to lead it off for the White Sox. Tags this to the gap. Lucas on the run. It's a long way to get there, but he will in time for the first out. Batting now is Sebi Zavala. Fouls off the first one. He's behind 0-1. As we mentioned, Blue Jays take on the Mariners next here at home. Swing and a miss. Zavala now behind. Here's the pitch. And it got him. Strike 3, bottom of the plate. Zavala watches, 2 down. The batter is Jake Berger. Here's the pitch. Hits that to the gap in right, and it will drop in front of Kiermaier, a base hit. Kiermaier throws to second. He has a good arm, and they got him down. What a play by Kiermaier to get Berger trying to sneak a double. Blue Jays coming up bottom 4. They lead 7-1. Welcome into the bottom of the fourth. Kevin Kiermaier, after gunning down a batter, has a chance to come through here to start the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch. Kiermaier drives it to right. This is gone! Kevin Kiermaier joins the party. It's 8-1. Well, the Blue Jays will be all smiles about that. It's their 3rd home run of the night, and it's now 8-1. The batter is George Springer. He's 1 for 2 with a single his first time up. Here's the pitch to Springer, and Springer gets a gift, and that is gone. Right up the middle, he charges it to left. It's 9-1. Well, the Blue Jays continue to mash. That's another 2 runs on the board for them. And it's now 9-1. And the batter is Kevin Biggio. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch from Davis Martin. He got the first 2 outs, but he's given up 2 home runs in a row. As Biggio fouls off the first pitch he sees, 0-1. 9-1 Jays, bottom 4 here on 90s night from Rogers Center. Third and final game tomorrow night will be in black and white for the Blue Jays. If you're joining us. Here's the pitch. And now Biggio to center. That's down a base hit. And a late turn for second. And he's going to head back to first, and they are going to get him. 1 down. Here is Whit Merrifield. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Davis Martin. Merrifield drops this one shallow. Throw to first in time. 2 down. The batter is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit home run number 20 on the season his last time up. The pitch. Hit to left field on a line. Catch is made, and the Jays, after adding 2 more, go in order. Welcome into the top of the 5th. Yoan Moncada to lead it off for the White Sox. He fouls that one out of play, 0-1. 9-1 Jays, top 5 here on 90s night. It's been a rout as there is strike 2 on Moncada. White Sox got a run back early in the second, then gave up run after run, and the Blue Jays big time in front trying to end the White Sox winning streak and end their losing streak. This is hit to center. It's going to sneak its way past Espinal. Down a base hit. Moncada aboard to start the 5th. 7th hit of the night for the White Sox. Blue Jays at 13. Here is Yasmani Grandal. Popped up infield. For you. Under it and running in, and Guerrero makes the play for the first out. Batter is Adam Hazley. Hits this to right field. This is dropping quickly. Kiermaier makes the catch. 2 down. Batting now for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 2 today. Takes the first pitch strike. If you're just joining us, 9-1 Jays, top 5, as this is tagged to left field, but into the seats, a foul ball. Blue Jays putting a storm of runs on today as this is hit to center, and that's going to find a way down for a base hit. Springer cutting it off. He'll throw into third. It's first and second, 2 down for the Sox here in the 5th. The batter is Lurie Garcia. Grounded. That's going to skip its way through. And a run will score. It's an RBI single to make it 9-2. 3 straight 2-out singles for the White Sox. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And he may have just made this a game. This is grounded down for a base hit. To center. Springer has a good arm. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. Another run scores. And it's now 9-3. Eloy Jimenez with a single. Here's Luis Roberts. Hits this into the seats. Foul ball in right. White Sox with 5 hits this inning. Here's the pitch. That's grounded. Espinal has it. Finally will end the inning. The throw to first in time. The Sox get 2. We go bottom 5, 9-3. Welcome now into the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays 9, White Sox 3. Here's the pitch from Davis Martin to Matt Chapman. And Chapman hits that to left. That's down a base hit. Lead up single to start the home 5th for the Blue Jays. Back now is Danny Jansen. He's 2 for 2 today. Looking good. His bat's been heating up recently. The pitch. Jansen to left. That's going to curve down for a base hit. Up against the wall. He'll be second and third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. And the Blue Jays threatening once again. The batter is Nathan Lucas, 1 for 2. He grounded out his last time up. Lucas to center. Is it deep enough? They think it is. One will come in to score. The throw into third. They're not going to get Jansen. It is 10-3. A sac fly for Nathan Lucas. The batter, Santiago Espinal, he'll face the new pitcher in right now to Lopez. Here's the pitch from Lopez. Espinal to center. This might be deep enough for another sac fly. It will be, as tagging from third and coming in to score is indeed Danny Jansen to make it 11-3. The Jays get the 2 runs back that they gave. The batter is Kevin Kiermaier. He homered his last time up. He's 1 for 1. The pitch from Lopez. Kiermaier to center. That is down for a base hit. And he can run, and he's on his way to second. The throw will get him by a mile. The Blue Jays get the 2 that they gave. We go to the 6. It's 11-3 Blue Jays. Welcome into the top of the 6th. Sebi Zavala to lead it off for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on him from Hyun-Jin Ryu. There it's tagged. This one to the gap towards the wall. Lucas isn't going to get there. Zavala leads off the top of the 6th with a double. White Sox with a man in scoring position. And the batter is Jake Berger as he grounds it down the third base line. They're going to say that's a fair ball. Lucas picks it up. He fires home. The throw to the plate is not in time. A run will score. 11-4 White Sox. That's back-to-back doubles. The batter is Yoan Moncada. He hits this to left. Nathan Lucas has room this time. He makes the catch on the run. Runner going to third. 1 away. White Sox threatening to get the runs back again. Here is Yasmani Grandal with a runner on third and 1 out. Hit to right, down a base hit. Run will score. It's now 11-5, and that throw gets away. But staying put is Grandal with a 1-out single to right. 11-5 Blue Jays. Adam Hazley hits this to center. That's dropping fast. Springer a long run. He's not going to get there in time. Another hit for the White Sox. This one a bloop single into center. And the batter is Andrew Vaughn. Tags it to right. Kiermaier is there. Makes the catch, throws into second. Runner gets back, 2 down. The White Sox gave up 2 runs. They got the 2 runs back again. It's 11-5. Fleury Garcia. That's popped to right field, but back into the seats. We hope you're enjoying this one from Rogers Center 90s night. Hit foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Ready again, the pitch from Ryu, and it's fouled off. 55 pitches for Ryu here in the 6th inning. Ground ball. Espinal on to second in time. That'll end the inning, but the White Sox get 2 back again. It's 11-5. We go bottom 6. Welcome now into the bottom of the 6th inning. George Springer will lead it off for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Springer to center. That got by the pitcher, and it's down for a base hit. Leadoff single to center field. Chicago's pitching has not been doing them any favors tonight, as the Blue Jays are finding the gaps in every way. Here's Kevin Biggio, 2 for 3. The pitch. Biggio hitting that to center. It has a chance. They're going back to the wall. And it is caught at the top of the wall for a first loud out. Batting now for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. 1 on, 1 out. 11-5 Jays, bottom 6. And the runner going, he's caught. Springer back to first, but they got him. 2 down. So Springer caught trying to steal. Here's Merrifield. The pitch from Lopez. Merrifield to center. That is going to get down for another base hit. 2-out single to center field. And they'll start the pattern again here. The batter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 for 3 today with his 20th homer of the year. Runner going, and it's grounded foul by Guerrero. They looked to send the runner there. It didn't work out. Here's the pitch. And Guerrero hits this to center. That will end the 6th. The Blue Jays don't score any runs. They get a hit. No walks, no errors. 11-5, we go to the 7th. Welcome into the top of the 7th. Here's Eloy Jimenez, 2 for 3. He'll take a strike. Blue Jays Hyun-Jin Ryu trying to get out of the trouble, looking for his first win of the year, and he might get it tonight. This is tagged to left. back into the seats. A foul ball by Eloy Jimenez. The pitch from Hyunjin Ryu. Hit but fouled out of play. Blue Jays lead 11-5, top 7. This is hit high and deep to the gap in center. Kiermaier on the run, and he's not going to get there in time. Jimenez quickly into second, stopping there with a leadoff double here in the 7th. Bag now for the White Sox is Robert. Fouls that out of play. Blue Jays 11, White Sox 5, top 7. This is hit high and deep to left. Lucas back on the wall. It's going to hit off the wall. That'll score a run. Robert will stop at second, an RBI double. It's 11-6. The White Sox charging the bats here inside the 7th. Here's Zavala. Hits this to right field. Kiermaier making the catch. Robert stays put as Kiermaier has a good arm, and you can see he would have got him by a mile. One down. The batter is Jake Berger. The pitch. Grounded. Espinal's there on the second. The throw to first in time to get him. 2 down. Runner up to third for the White Sox. The batter is Yoan Moncada. Grounded. Espinal is there. He'll throw on to first. White Sox get 1. They'll leave it at that. We go bottom 7, 11-6 Blue Jays. Welcome into the bottom of the 7th. Matt Chapman to lead it off for Toronto. And the Blue Jays looking to end a 3-game losing streak. Here's the pitch to Chapman. Grounded right to short. On to first in time for the first out. Back now for the Blue Jays, Danny Jansen. He's 3 for 3. Twins beat the Yankees in extra innings today. So here's Jansen, 3 for 3. And he hits this to straightaway center, deepest part of the yard, and it is gone! The attempt by Robert failed. It's over the wall to the deepest part of the yard. Jays get one back. It's 12-6. Jansen with his second homer of the night. So the Blue Jays working wonders. They get a run back here in the bottom of the 7th. And the batter is Nathan Lucas with 1 out and nobody on. 12-6 Blue Jays. The pitch. Lucas gets this to first, not where he wanted it. He can run though, and he's going to not get there in time. 2 down. The batter is Santiago Espinal. Blue Jays get the run back that they gave last inning. Here's the pitch. Espinal to first base. Foul. 7-1 Astros in the 7th from Tampa Bay. Twins lead the Yankees 3-0 in the 7th in Minnesota. Here it comes. Fouled again. Espinal quickly behind 0-2. If you're just joining us, 12-6 Blue Jays, bottom 7 here on 90s night. Jays trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. White Sox on a 4-game winning streak. Here's the pitch. And Espinal fouls it off to stay alive. 6-5 Pirates in the 7th from Pittsburgh against the Dodgers. 0-2 again to Espinal. Swing and a miss. He gets Santiago Espinal. We're through 7. 12-6 Blue Jays. Danny Jansen hits a homer to the deepest part of the Blue Jay yard. Welcome into the top of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal to lead it off for the White Sox. Ground ball down to the first baseman. Guerrero will step on the bag for the first out. Batting now is Adam Hazley. Here comes the pitch from Hyunjin Ryu, and it's in there for a strike. 12-7 Nats in the 7th. Very similar game there. This is popped up. Merrifield shallow of second base. Under it, making the catch for the second out. Atlanta leads the Marlins 3-2 in the 7th in Atlanta. Brewers lead the Tigers 4-2 in the 7th. In Milwaukee, this is tagged but foul. Blue Jays 12, White Sox 6. We're here in the top of the 8th from Rogers Center. This is skied to right. Kevin Kiermaier is there. Makes the catch, and the Sox go in order. We go bottom 8, 12-6 Blue Jays. Welcome into the bottom of the 8th. Kevin Kiermaier will lead it off for Toronto. Up by 6 here. The pitch. Kiermaier tags it to right. That is down a base hit. Perfect swing for a single. First man aboard here in the 8th for Toronto. And the batter is George Springer, 3 for 4 today. Springer's had himself a night here on 90s Night. The pitch. And he tags that to the gap, and it is down for a base hit. Just enough to get down. It's back-to-back singles for the Jays here in the 8th. And the batter is Kevin Biggio, 2 for 4 today. Here's the pitch to Biggio. Biggio grounded through for a base hit to center. That'll load him up. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th for Toronto. 3 straight singles, and the batter is Whit Merrifield with the bases loaded.
Second baseman.
So here's Merrifield, 3 for 4 today.
Merrifield.
The pitch. And Merrifield dropping that. It's caught for the first out. Springer gets back to second in time, 1 away. On a line out. Batter is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They're playing with fire here. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom 8. The pitch. Ready again from Ruiz. Guerrero hits that. 2 down. Back-to-back lineouts after 3 straight singles. They're loaded with 2 down, and here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 4 with a single. Bases loaded, 2 out. Here's the pitch to Matt Chapman. And Chapman fouls that into the seats and right. He's behind 0-1. 3 straight singles, but then 2 straight outs, and the Blue Jays trying to get something out of this. White Sox trying to get out of the jam. Here's the pitch. That is hit by Chapman to right, and it is carrying back, and it is off the wall. 2 will score. Chapman stops at first. It is first and third, 2 down, 14-6. Chapman comes through with an RBI single. And now another pitching change. Joe Kelly will have to come into the game for the White Sox. And the batter will be Danny Jansen with 2 home runs tonight. He's 4 for 4. First and third, 2 down. Here's the pitch from Kelly. Jansen to deep left. Gone! Hat trick! Danny Jansen, 3 home runs in 1 game. And the Blue Jays add 3 more. His 10th of the year. It's 17-6 Jays. Well, that's one way to clear the bases. Danny Jansen coming through in the late innings. 17-6. Batting now for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. 2 out, nobody on. He's 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch from Kelly. This is down the first base line. They'll tag him running down the line, and that'll get the final out. 17-6, we go to the 9th. Blue Jays, a wonderful 90s night here from Rogers Center. Welcome into the top of the 9th. Hyun-Jin Ryu's going to go all the way. He'll face Lurie Garcia. This one skied to left. Lucas a long run, but he is going to get there in plenty of time for the first out. The Blue Jays finally going to end the 3-game losing streak. Here is Eloy Jimenez against Hyun-Jin Ryu. Hit to left field. Nathan Lucas back towards the wall. And makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down. Sox down to their final out. Here's Luis Robert. Hit to right field. Carey and Kiermaier on the run. It's off the screening. 0-1 on Robert. The pitch from Ryu. Grounded. That's going to find a way through for a base hit. White Sox aren't done yet. 2 out, single to right. The batter is Sebi Zavala. Hits this to left field. Nathan Lucas has room. And the Toronto Blue Jays will win it 17-6. On 90s night to snap a 3-game losing streak. White Sox 4-game winning streak comes to an end. What a night for the Toronto Blue Jays. They come through big time. 17-6 at home after getting shut out 1-0 last night. This was a game that they needed big time, and they got it tonight. The pitching and the batting phenomenal on this 90s night. Your final score from Rogers Center, the Blue Jays 17, the White Sox 6.